Hey folks, my name is Tatiana. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Ethereal Entertainer. Today I will be pulling tarot cards for each zodiac sign to see what is in store for all of us for the month of October. I will pull a card for the sun, moon, and rising placements for each sign, so you will be able to sift through my videos to get your personal 3-card spread for October. Very cool stuff. So one reading for you will not be the same as the reading for your friend who happens to be in Aquarius. If you have different sun, moon, and rising placements, y'all will have different readings. So this is going to be a unique experience for you, your friends, share it, all that good stuff. These bracelets I'm wearing are made by yours truly. These are 2 Evil Eye bracelets that are now available on my Etsy shop. They're absolutely gorgeous, so check them out. I do have other colors and other varieties. I also offer big 3 bracelets, customizable, of course. So check that out and let me know what you think. Also, I do have chakra stones laid out to keep everything nice and balanced and ensure that I am pulling cards for everyone's highest good that chooses to watch my videos. So let's talk tarot. All right, Virgo, let's start with your sun sign. So we have in this position the 3 of Cups in reverse. So in the upright position, this is about friendship, collaborating. You know, the cups are up in the air. We're having a good time. We're enjoying each other's company. You know, whether it be with business endeavors or friendship or whatever. But in the upside down, you know, the reverse position, this is saying that maybe this is not the energy that we're feeling right now. You know, if you've been feeling like don't really feel the need to be too social, maybe you got a lot going on and you've been very busy and you just have a lot of things you need to get done, and you got to have that alone time to get it done. This is a time where working on your own is for your greatest benefit. So this is not a bad card at all. I feel like it's not necessarily a bad card or a good card. It's just a card that is telling you what what's probably going to benefit you the most right now. And right now, you know, that doing that lonely work, is where you're going to get the most out of what it is you're trying to achieve. Excuse me. So maybe you've been working on a project that has a lot of stuff that needs to be done. And, you know, maybe you're a social person, or, you know, your friends are hitting you up and you want to go out and have a good time, but you're like, dude, I got to get this stuff done. And this is saying, you know, lean into that energy. It's definitely okay to put those projects first, the things that you are trying to achieve, to, you know, make those your priority right now. It's going to pay off and it's going to definitely benefit you. So, and if you're maybe feeling like you have been partying and you have been very social, this might be the card saying it's time for you to slow it down a bit. Maybe it's time to take that alone time that you haven't been taking and be willing to, you know, be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, and it can actually be very beneficial. And sometimes we, you know, are out and about and social, and, you know, we're wherever we can be because we're trying to avoid being alone. We're trying to avoid being alone with our thoughts. And the 3 of Cups in reverse is saying that, you know, you're kind of trying to run from that, and you could actually greatly benefit from it. And actually it would be really good for you to be on your own and be willing to sit through your thoughts, because you might find that they're not so scary after all if you just confront them. But yeah, so moving on to the moon placement, this is the 6 of Wands. So this is a card about sticking it through and continuing to charge forward. So maybe you've been working on something and working at something, and you've been putting in some serious work. This is a time where The parade is being had for you. This is a time where you are being celebrated. And this may not look like other people are celebrating you. Maybe it looks like you're celebrating yourself. But either way it goes, the Six of Wands is about you made it through the battle. That's what it's about. You're coming back from being on the battlefield, and you made it. You won this one. You won this fight. And you should definitely own it. You should definitely celebrate it, you know? Maybe there's a milestone that you recently hit. Six of Wands is saying, congrats. You did something really good, and you should be proud of yourself. You should pat yourself on the back, you know? And maybe there are other people who are recognizing something that you do. Maybe you're a creative individual and you've started to put your stuff online, or maybe you decided to put together a store, something like that. And things are starting to get traction. People are starting to talk like, oh, this person, they create this, and they have beautiful art, or they, you know, this person in the office, you know, they've been putting out crazy numbers. Like, this person is really going at it, you know. This Six of Wands is about recognition for the hard work, for putting up, you know, the fight and getting through the tough, you know, busy work, you know. So it doesn't mean that it's over. It doesn't mean that you're at the end of the road, but it does mean that you've come a heck of a long way, and that is worth recognition from others and for yourself. And be okay and accepting of that recognition. I know for some of us, you know, we're way too humble, and it can be a little daunting to have that recognition. The Six of Wands is saying that you deserve it and that you should accept it, you know, because it's valid. And, you know, having that little ego boost is a good thing. We all deserve to be hyped up every once in a while, you know. Let yourself be hyped up. Hype yourself up if no one's doing it for you, you know. This is a card about that type of energy, whether it's coming from within or without. All right, so moving to your ascending placement, Virgo, we have the Three of Swords. So this is a card about heartbreak, about disappointment, about feeling disillusioned about a circumstance. It could be, you know, you maybe felt betrayed. You know, maybe you were working with someone and, you know, you lost your job or something like that. So you realize that somebody that you work with didn't have your back. Maybe you realized that a relationship that you were putting a lot into, you know, that person wasn't doing the same for you, you know, and it's time to walk away. It's time to mourn that. This is a card that's saying it's okay. It's okay to mourn that. It's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to feel the loss, to feel the disappointment. Just make sure that you know, take to note that this is a minor arcana card. Minor arcana cards are a lot more quicker in transition than major arcana cards are. This is a temporary feeling. This is a temporary settlement. You don't want to sit in this for too long, you know, but definitely allow yourself the space to feel how you're feeling. That's what the Three of Swords card is about. It's not saying that, oh, you know, you've been stabbed and that's it and that's that. No, the Three of Swords is really more so about the willingness to feel those feelings, you know, the willingness to acknowledge the fact that you feel betrayed, that you feel hurt, that you feel disappointed, that you feel the way that you're feeling, you know, because the only way to get through it is to get through it. You know, there's no way around it. You know what I mean? You see the three knives in the heart. They're not stabbing the clouds, they're stabbing the heart. There's no way around that. You know, there's no way around that pain. And it's okay to let yourself feel it. It's okay to let yourself bleed for a little bit, but know that this is a temporary circumstance, a temporary situation that you will heal from. You will heal from this, you know. That's why it's a minor arcana card, because we're always moving through, we're always healing, we're always growing, and we're always coming out on the other side. You have won and defeated 100% of your worst days. Remember that. You are still standing from each one. And just because this is a card that indicates that you might be having a bad day, a bad time, not indicative of a bad life. And this is temporary. Keep that in mind. and hold space for yourself for how you feel. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't try to stifle it down. Don't try to hide it or pretend like it isn't there, because that actually prolongs this, this situation for yourself. Let yourself move through it so that you can move on to happier, better feelings, better relationships, better circumstances, better job, whatever it is that is going on. It'll get better. Just allow yourself to feel how you're feeling right now. It's okay. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get these updates monthly from me. Also, I hope that October is really good to you and that you have a great day or evening, depending on when and where you're watching this. Thank you so much. Bye.